Hello all, welcome to FY BSc class. Today we are going to discuss about the pure culture from the unit Microbial Cultivation and Growth of FY BSc Microbiology course MB 122 Microbial Cultivation and Growth. The learning objectives of this session is to study what are the pure cultures, what is enrichment, and the stick plate method, which can be used for the isolation. Now you are aware with the term microbes. Microbes or the microorganism are the small microscopic living organism which may be single cell or multicellular in nature. So the science that deals with the study of microorganism is called as the microbiology. A subject, microbiology, it began with the discovery of microorganisms in 1674 by Antony van Leeuwenhoek, who uses the microscope of his own design to study these microorganisms. Now, next concept which we are going to discuss is what is a culture. Culture is the population of microorganisms grown under well-defined conditions. Next concept is of mixed culture. What is mixed culture? Now, if your microorganism species of if a particular species of microbes they are present in very small number in comparison to the total number of microorganisms which are present on that petri plate. Such a culture is called as the mixed culture. Mixed culture means it consists of more than one number of organisms on that petri plate. Then how we can obtain the pure culture? Or pure culture is the culture which consists of only a single species of microorganism. Now what is species? Species is the collection of those bacterial cells which share an overall similar pattern of trace in contrast to other bacteria, whose pattern of character will differ from the other bacteria. Then next concept is strain. Strain is the subset of bacteria species and it may differ from the bacteria who are belonging to the same species where there will be minor or unidentifiable difference will be present between two similar bacterial species. What is the need of pure culture? As you know, the microorganisms they are generally found everywhere, that is in nature, air, soil and water. But there all are microorganisms, they are mixed together, so we can say they are present in the form of mixed population. If we consider the diseased parts of the plant as well as animal, then they must consist of a large number of microorganisms. But these organisms which are present on the diseased part, they will differ from the environment. So, to study the specific role which was played by specific organism in its environment, we have to isolate the same microorganism. We have to make the pure culture of that. Then only we can study their properties or their trait or the character. And therefore, there is a need to obtain the pure culture of microorganisms. Next concept is of enrichment. So enrichment means what? We are providing a condition which are suitable for the growth of particular microorganism. and therefore the number of microorganisms within the sample will be increases. So how we can enrich the particular bacteria cell? So for that we can design the medium which will support the growth of that particular bacteria, or we can also provide or create environmental condition that will allow only the growth of organism of interest. We have discussed the cultivation method of anaerobic bacteria. You know that anaerobic bacteria are those bacteria which can grow in absence of oxygen. So for the cultivation of such a kind of the bacteria, we can create anaerobic condition within the lab. So while creating an aerobic condition within the lab, we can cultivate or enrich the anaerobic bacteria. So enrichment means what? Enrichment cultures which are used to increase the small number of desired organism to the detectable levels. This allows for the detection and identification of microorganisms with a variety of nutritional needs. Enrichment culture are often used for the soil and the fecal. So, for example, for the selection of halophiles, we have to design a media which consists of high salt concentration. Similarly, for the cultivation of thermophilic microorganism, we have to keep or incubate the pellets at higher temperature so that will support the growth of thermophilic kind of microorganisms. Similarly, if we want to isolate Salmonella species, then we can make the use of selenite broth. Now, this broth will support only the growth of Salmonella species. So, its number will be increases. Alkaline peptone water. This type of the medium can be used for the cultivation of Vibrio species. Now, Salmonella and the Vibrio all are clinically important microorganisms, and for the isolation of this microorganism we can make the use of stool sample. But when we are making the use of selective medium like the selenite broth for the cultivation of Salmonella species, alkaline peptone water for cultivation of Vibrio species, they will specifically support the growth of this two particular bacterial species. So, depending on the physiological status of the microorganism, so many microorganisms are found in nature. But Vinogredsky and the Benjamin, they developed a new technique which was used for the isolation and to study all those different kind of the microorganisms which are present within that nature, and that technique is known as the enrichment culture technique. So, depending on the natural selection, we can provide the particular environmental condition for the growth of that particular organism. In addition to that, we'll design the medium according to the requirement of that particular microorganism. In addition to that, we are incubating the organisms at appropriate pH, temperature conditions so that all these things will support only a of specific growth of a particular kind of microorganism, and that kind of the technique is known as the enrichment technique. And therefore, in case of the enrichment technique, the predominance of the microorganism is because of their ability to grow more rapidly than any other organisms which are present within that inoculum, and therefore most appropriate term which was used for such a kind of the medium is the enrichment medium. So for example, if you want to isolate the microorganism which can use atmospheric nitrogen as the sole source of element nitrogen, then while designing the medium, you should prepare the medium which is free from combined nitrogen. That is, that media will provide energy source, carbon source as well as minerals which are necessary for the growth of that organisms. Then when we have added the soil, those microorganisms which can utilize this atmospheric nitrogen as the only sole source of elemental nitrogen while providing desired set of physical conditions, they can grow. And you can have a enriched culture of those microorganisms which can use atmospheric nitrogen as the sole source of element nitrogen. As you know, as the nitrogen is the most important constituent of every living cell. So those organisms which are able to fix nitrogen, they can grow within such a kind of the media. So by differing different conditions like the pH, temperature, as well as we can optimize the carbon sources as well as by supplying the energy supply. In addition to that, while uh, providing them a particular set of condition which was required for the growth of that particular kind of microorganism, we can grow the microorganism in larger number, and that one is known as the enrichment culture. For the microbiologist, enrichment culture method is the most powerful experimental tools, and by using these enrichment techniques, we can isolate microorganisms by providing them or designing them a particular media which support their growth, as well as we can provide the condition in which the organisms are exist in nature. Now this slide will show the pure and the mixed culture. Here you can see pure culture means if you see the colonies, all colonies look the same. So such a kind of the culture will be known as the pure culture. That is, colonies will be originated from the single bacterial strain. In this case, in the second plate you can see so many different colonies are there. So you can identify these colonies by using their size and shape. They have different size and shape also. So this type of the colonies are originate from many bacterial strain, and those plate which consist of colonies which are originated from many bacteria strain, they are known as mixed culture. Now let's discuss about the common methods of isolation of pure culture. So isolation means what? It is the process of screening a pure culture by separating one type of microorganism from a mixture. So different isolation methods are available and routinely used by the microbiologist. So it includes the strict plate method, pour plate method, and the spread plate method. Now we'll discuss about the strict plate method or strict plate technique. Now strict plate technique is the most commonly used to isolate pure cultures of bacteria. So while in case of the strict plate technique, we make the use of wire loop. Now wire loop which has a inoculation needle. It consists of wooden or the glass handle with a nichrome wire at the one end. Now that nichrome wire loop which is present at one end of that handle, it is bended to form a loop-like structure, and that using that loop we can transfer the microbes from culture. Now, the straight wires are also available, but they lack loop. Straight wire can be used to transfer culture in colony form on the solid culture media. So we can streak the culture from the surface of the nutrient agar medium into a sterile petri dish. So the steps of stick plate techniques are: the first one is sterilize the wire loop by holding it in Bunsen burner flame and cool it for few seconds. Second step is aseptically remove a loopful of culture with the wire loop. Then raise the lid of the sterile nutrient agar plate just high enough. Insert the wire loop. With a free arm movement, spread the culture at one corner of the plate and then draw first streak in the first quadrant. Likewise, streak in draw second, third and the fourth corner. After each streak, sterilize and cool wire loop. If we see the result, the first streak will contain more number of microorganisms. The last streak should thin out the culture and will get the isolated colony. Now, inoculated agar plates, we can incubate them at proper temperature and the time relationship. And on the last streak, well separated or the isolated colonies will appear and each colony will represent pure growth of microorganism. These are the steps of stick plate technique. Here you can see after drawing culture on the first quadrant, then we have to rotate our plate at 90 degree and make the sticks on the second quadrant. Accordingly, rotate again at 90 degree, then third quadrant, then after rotation, fourth quadrant, and finally you will get the separated colonies in the fourth or the fifth column. These are the references. Thank you.